This time on Rattle Rocket Landscaping. We have a homeowner in need of a new outside awning, which also insists that we're going to be building a new gravel driveway underneath the awning. To do that, we're going to need to stop by Elk Mountain Supply and pick up our much-needed gravel, along with the Home Depot with some much-needed building supplies. And with the help from our brand new Bobcat, we're sure to have a lot of work ahead of us. Let's get into it. Well, top of the morning to you laddies. My name's Man Buck. Welcome back to Rental Rocket Landscaping. As we said in the intro, we are going to be doing a new awning for the side of a local homestead. A quick checkup on the shop. I did a lot of reorganizing, restructuring, and some minor tweaking to a couple things in the shop. But most notably from our last time we were on the landscape series, we have invested in a Bobcat TOOLCAT. This can be found on Lance Modding's Patreon, as that is where this is located. And with a TerraFarm-friendly bucket, I'll be able to use the TOOLCAT to make quick work of a new pad so we can lay down some gravel by using our dump truck. I do apologize for the sticker quality. This is not the mod's fault. It's my computer going, I'd rather not lag, so I'm going to downgrade your quality. But that's okay, because we need to grab the dump truck, which is going to be our main vehicle of choice today. Fire up the 6.7, and we're going to move back to our trailer, which has no ramps, and there's a reason I'm going to be using this one. I'll explain in a second. That reason being, when I load the pallets from Home Depot, it'll be a lot easier to work with a trailer that does not have the ramp system on it, therefore I can just load the pallets and push them on. Now let's drag the ramps to the rear of the trailer and get our TOOLCAT lined up to be loaded, and we'll be on our way to the job site. If you haven't already and you would like to, please consider subscribing and liking down below. With the start of 2024, Happy New Year, everybody. I've really gotten excited about the 2024 season with landscaping, but while doing some landscaping work to prep for this video, I noticed that there's something I want to do with homeowners. Homeowners has always been this extreme, extravagant, really just lots of things that we've had. And I wanted to downsize it and become more practical. And this homestead definitely showed me what I could do with that. But arriving now, we're going to do a quick job site overview before we head into town and go grab our supplies from Home Depot and Elk Mountain Supply. Let's just pull off to the side quick, put on our hazards, and we'll go inspect the job site before we get the TOOLCAT off the trailer. The clientele of this project has been looking to store their Outback camper directly on the side of their main two-stall garage. Keeping that in mind, we're going to want to flatten out our area, which means we're going to have to take off the first layer of topsoil and grass right over yonder, where we're going to be putting in 6 anchor pillars and a flat top gravel pad to which the camper will be able to sit underneath the awning. We are going to talk to the homeowner about getting the camper moved out of the way, or at least put over to the opposite side of the driveway where the Lincoln Town Car is, so we could start working on the driveway. I will say my favorite thing about the cargo ramps is the fact that this particular version, which I believe is actually a Giants mod, when you put the ramps down, what used to happen is when you backed the machine off, I'll show you guys, the ramps would like pop up and you couldn't get anything off, but now that I actually have the ability to, it's really nice to be able to just unload and then take the ramps off and have a completely flat end of the deck. Good thing we didn't hit their mailbox, but now we can get our ramps loaded back up, and we'll see you guys in town. The drive into town always feels so peaceful on this map. I always forget how long these roads actually are. When you look at the PDA, you wouldn't think these roads would actually be that far, but this map is the same size as UMRV, which is both a 4X map. That means to drive all the way across the map could take you upwards of 3 to 5 minutes, give or take how fast your vehicle actually is. I'm not too stoked that we're trying to beat the weather at the moment with the snow in the forecast, but this map just looks stunning as is in winter. And there is Home Depot, which I'm probably going to stop by second. I want to load this truck up with the gravel that I'm going to need first, and then we'll head back over to Home Depot in the supply yard. Elk Mountain Supply is just off the main road, conveniently right next to our public city park. I ended up building this place the other day, and I think it turned out fantastic. For reasons, though, it's a kind of a hassle to get in here. They're waving me in. We'll go over the top of the scale, and we'll get loaded up. Check our weight empty. Very nice. And here is our loading parking. We'll just back it in, and the Bobcat will load us from the back. Just like so. Let's run into the shop, grab the Bobcat, and load up on that gravel. Perfection. With the dump bed now full, we'll put the Bobcat back in the shed, head over, pay our bill, and head to Home Depot. I will say, though, I'm definitely going to be using this supply store quite a bit in the next couple landscaping episodes. You can be certain of that. The Home Depot's loading bay is not as difficult to get back into. It's just a lot of roundabout. We have to go in through the far left side, and we end up on the back right side. All I know is that if I see a forklift, I'm in the right area. I think this is the loading bay. I am not 100% sure, though. Yep, there's the forklift, and there are our pallets. So let's get parked up and loaded up. On our order sheet, we have 1 pallet of concrete bags, 3 pallets of treated oak planks, 1 pallet of treated oak beams, and finally 1 pallet worth of shingles. I know it says cedar shingles, but just picture this as regular shingles. It says shingles on the box, all right? Leave me alone.
A few moments later.
I've yet to find anybody that is able to come out and help me, but I know how to run one of these. So I am going to do the work myself. Reason number 42 of becoming forklift certified. You get to work on all the cool things in life, like loading pallets. Now that that's loaded, let's go grab our wood and shingles. We'll be on our way back to the job site. It is safe to say that we are officially loaded down. With a quick check of the ratchet straps and a slap saying that's not going anywhere, let's make our way back and start constructing this awning. Arriving back at the job site, the camper has been moved. And we conveniently have this little alleyway we're able to park in. Didn't notice this before, but I'm taking full advantage of that, thereby getting the truck out of the way. I'm going to run over to the Bobcat, get started with tearing up the ground. This should be a pretty straightforward process, and I don't believe I need any additional weights as the ground's not too frozen yet. I could be wrong, though, but there's only one way to find out. Let's start working. Looks beautiful. I did grab my concrete mixer as the boys are going to mix up some concrete for anchor posts. While they're doing that, I'm going to back up our 550 and start laying down the gravel for this, flattening it out with the Bobcat. Then we can get to building the actual shed itself. Move this out of the way, get our dirt picked up later, and we'll back the 550 into position. As long as this thing doesn't dump at 500 miles an hour, I think we should be pretty much set. Our posts are getting filled in with our anchors, so those are going to be set and ready when we have the beams to go up. Let's get the gravel out. is about as perfect as you're going to be able to get it. Besides cleanup of sweeping out the rest of that dirt, let's bring the 550 over. We'll back the trailer right next to our concrete mixer since our pillars are just now getting ready to be poured, and we will have our awning put up very, very quickly. After a few hours out in the bitter cold, our awning has successfully been installed. I did not know if it was going to delete my gravel underneath, so I will address that issue, and the next time you see us, we'll be up on the roof putting on the shingles. All that we should have left at this point is getting our ladder up to the top, if I grabbed the right size ladder, which I did not. I'll run back to the shop, grab the correct size ladder, and we'll start putting on some shingles. Good news, crisis is averted. Get up on the rooftop, see you in a second. You know what they say. It never hurts to do something that you shouldn't. Whew. Grab my nailer. Let's start putting on some shingles. Grab ourselves a slab. Grab another one. Grab another one. Grab another one. Grab another one. And you get the process. And then you offset them. Remember, offset shingles. It helps when the tar melts together and then it causes less leaks and construction things. Yes. Last one. Just need to do the corner. Perfect. Our shingles have been applied. Throw the cardboard boxes down at the bottom. Yeah. Bingo. And we are done. Put the ladder back on the trailer and make sure we grab all of our garbage so that way we can throw it away in the recycle bins at home. I'm gonna go talk to the homeowner, tell him he can now back his trailer into the awning itself. I'll load up my cones and sweep out this dirt from the pavement, and we are done. We are officially done. We'll see you all in just a few. With everything now loaded up, I just talked with the homeowner and he says he wants to have me help him with this. He wants to record me putting it in the shed so he could send the video to his wife who's been getting on him about it since they don't want to have any leaks in the camper. That's fine with me. I will gladly drive this truck. This is a nice looking truck too. Make sure there's nobody coming. Perfect. And let's back this thing into the awning and see how this looks. Crank our wheel back to ensure we do not hit anything. Gravel's kind of coming loose. Not surprising. It'll take a couple weeks for that stuff to settle in anyway. Oh, that is just perfect. Look at that. You get all you needed off that clip, bud? Or we need to do it again? All right, we're good. Unhook me. Well, let's get this thing going. And with the camper disconnected and the GMC pulling forward, I say we call that a job well done. But that is going to do it for me, guys. Thank you all so much for checking this one out. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe down below. If you like these kind of landscaping videos where we kind of go in-depth on a simple little project, but keep it entertaining, please let me know in the comments down below. I think this project turned out stunning. I do need to pack up my cones. I kind of forgot about that. I'm going to take another shot with the basketball, though. Yeah. Holy cow, I'll just say this. I've probably made more baskets in Farm Sim than I ever have in any NBA 2K game. But I'll have you guys also be sure to check out the Boomstick Club and the landscaping playlist for all the up-to-date content from me and the gang. You already know who is in it. I got other jobs I need to do today, and the schedule is just going to keep on rolling. So we'll see you all in the next one. This is the Rental Man out. Peace.